everyone. Welcome to this Invite Sunday match between Penn State University and Wisconsin University. Here joined by the lovely Kevin Joker,
Hello, hello. Glad to be here.
and I'm excited for this match. I don't know about you, Kevin. Both these teams having really strong showings so far in the league,
Right.
and I believe the first map is Coastline with, I want to say, Penn State on defense. Not quite sure yet, but when
Yeah.
we find out, we will let y'all know.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Definitely a team to look out for here is Penn State, right? Um,
Mm,
they right now in their division, they have 5 points so far. With a pretty decent round differential. I sort of feel like this match is going to be pretty even on both sides. So who knows? We might have to strap ourselves in and going for these long games.
mhm.
My stat sheet is bugging
Okay.
out. Oh
Okay.
no.
We do have official wording. Penn State picked Coastline with Wisconsin Madison attacking first, and then Wisconsin picked Border with them attacking first as well on both maps.
Gotcha. Who do you think?
And pardon?
Who do you think are some players to watch out for?
Players to watch out for Penn State side, I would have to say probably Viz killing it with the 1.5 KD on the season. And then on the side of University of Wisconsin Madison, I would probably have to say Akazi. He's got
Right.
a pretty high up there KD as well with 1.16, and just both these are going to be really good players to look out for. Both huge fraggers.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, looks like we got a small crash.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be back. I mean, we're gonna keep that rolling really quick. But yeah, Vij, definitely a really good player. Destroyer as well, living up to his name. He's got a pretty high KD as well. Looks
Mm.
like looks like honestly Penn State, they're also running 0 subs, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Just to point out real quick.
Yeah. GME was running that for a little bit in every match. It's like, oh boy, are we gonna play
Oh,
this week? Cause gotta have everyone there.
ooh,
But one thing I am looking forward to is Delaney 2013 because this man makes me laugh. He has suppressor on all of his guns,
oh God, oh
regardless
my.
of what gun it is. Always runs suppressor, and suppressor is one of those meme attachments that I believe is a small flex.
I could, yeah, I could agree with that.
Cause like in competitive, you want all the damage you're getting, and this man's just over here. Yeah, by the way, suppressor, my main attachment. Who needs flash hider when they can't tell where you are?
That's true. What do you think the worst gun is to have suppressor on? Because I think it's the
Um,
glass gun.
hmm. No, I'm of the opinion that the worst gun to have the suppressor on is either the SMG-11
Oh God,
or
yeah, that
the
sounds terrible.
Bearing 9, because both already do next to no damage. Like you have to spray every bullet into them. And
Yeah,
also
that's
just the
true.
suppressor for the suppressor for the SMG-11 just kind of looks like a can of monster. Like it's not a small suppressor.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right about needing all the bullets. Sometimes I reload at like 13 out of 17 because I'm like, fuck, I need this.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's definitely got to be good with the recoil to the recoil campaign. But it does look like we are hopping into the game. Fans coming out here. What do you think the first band's gonna be, Kevin?
I feel like both teams are going to extend advantage. You know, I feel like we need to act better with maybe Legion coming out. Legion might be really, really good for maps as small as close one. Really, they can shut down that room. They're pretty well sometimes.
I agree. And there, as you said, the Jackal band coming out first. Second ban on this. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's gonna be a Blackbeard.
Blackbeard, yeah, Blackbeard's pretty good. I think sometimes even underrated on this map. There's a lot of really powerful windows that Blackbeard's taking advantage of. Looks like it's going to be Twitch instead.
equally as
No.
powerful operator there, so it does make sense.
Right, gotta get rid of that F2 privilege.
F2 privilege running over everybody, making me a sad boy hours out here.
Oh god.
But Echo Band coming out next, really, really good for that plant denial, and also a pretty standard band coming up.
Yeah. They have been saying, the Rainbow Six devs have been saying that Echo has been done predominantly across all ranks, and it's just, wow, this man's not getting any play.
Yeah. Any Echo mains out there, I feel for you, basically not actually being Echo mains anymore. Maestro coming in as the last ban. I do like this Maestro ban, as Maestro is a ridiculous operator with the Alda having a really high rate of fire damage, also with an ACOG, an 81 bullet. It's really hard to not like the operator.
Oh yeah. Both Echo and Maestro being banned here, there's not a lot of ways to get intel. I think we're going to see a lot of Valk since that's open, and maybe a little bit of a mod even. Yeah, we see that coming out from this is Wisconsin here on blue side.
Does look like Penn State is going blue bar, which is an interesting first sight, because I haven't actually seen a blue bar first hold, but you got Vij on his signature Jaeger, which he has been shown to pop off on in the past. Oh, and there's the Valk, like you were saying, on arms, coming off that Mozzie, trying to get as much intel as possible. D2 on the dock duty, though, hoping that he can get some of those early frags. Do you think we'll see a spawn peak with the dock?
Nope. IQ switching to IQ. That's a good use of 6 figure right there.
You'll never guess.
Oh yeah. Well, what I want to see here from PSU on defense is I really feel like Coastline is a really, really good map for roamers, just given how small yet how many hallways there are for roamers. There's almost always at least 2 different ways of attack, or rotations for roamers to go. Oh, and we're going for a blue bar hold here from round 1. That's really interesting, actually.
I do feel like the game plan here from Wisconsin would be to go second floor and try to get that vertical gameplay going. Otherwise, there isn't really that many places you can get into blue bar from, or the site from, because it's really easy, because there's only, I believe windows and maybe 1 or 2 doors in total to actually get into site, and all of them having massive kill threat potential from the side of the defense.
They could definitely try to hold it from a courtyard, but that might be a strategy.
For sure. The impact grenade into, or shotgun out rather, I can't see shapes, on bar could be a very, very strong space to try to hold people out from getting that wall into blue bar, because I know that is a very common strat, especially with, oh, actually, never mind, that they have a Hibana as their main hard breach, so that could be a little bit of an issue going on later into the round if they do manage to get even one of the Hibana pellets gone, because if they try to just make peak holes originally, it could spell a pretty hard time getting to site.
Yeah, Jaws getting droned down here. Looks like Wisconsin's already taking control of VIP, fully confident that they're just going to start taking map control from first minute in.
And the Vigil here could actually get called out here by the IQ, because I think IQ did actually go into VIP with the rest of his team. But Jaws is seeing one person from the side of Wisconsin outside on the balcony distracting him, and they got D2 inside of the bar area, and Jaws holding the hookah area. This is a and first kill coming out for the side of Penn State with a nitro kill, I believe, from arms onto, I believe, Imperial.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to read sometimes. But, oh, shots flying out. IQ getting out Vig, and that's gonna be a refrag coming out from Vigil here. And settlement. It's a 3v2 situation. Penn State. Oh, Doc's going down. And it's Akazi running into sight. Smoke is still downstairs in Sunrise. Oh, wait, no. That's not the site. My bad. Oh, almost went on autopilot there.
2v2 situation, though, on first round. It's getting really close, and with the HP advantage in the side of PSU, this is pretty dangerous with only 35 seconds left. And his first smoke goes down, trying to burn some more of that time. Wraith
Looks
kind
like
of just running around right now, trying to figure out where to go in, and it does look like he's trying to go through the windows into blue bar. Smoke is here, missing this first smoke. Oh, and kill going down. Arms getting Wraith. 2v1 now in the favor of PSU with so low health left on Ash. And 10 seconds left. It's looking like this first round's gonna go in the side of PSU, and yep, there it goes. Arms getting the frag onto Akazi, bringing the first match, or map, round. Gotta go down in granularity. Ooh, nice peek hole.
Ooh, that was a pretty spicy peek hole there.
Yes, it was.
Wow. Yeah, that was actually a really good hold from PSU there. I think they did a really good job at playing vertically, like you said before. They had at least 2 players upstairs at all times, and only Wisconsin was only able to get control of second floor after a full minute and a half to 2 minutes into the round.
And by the time that had happened, D2 on the dock had already killed over half their team at that point, making it really difficult for the last 2 people to actually get anything done.
Yeah, I feel like PSU's is a very solid team here, but definitely showing off a little bit of their strats by going blue bar. But now we're gonna see a little bit more of their default strats going into hookah.
I do think hookah is a little bit of an easier side to hold.
For sure.
So while the last hold was still very strong at Penn State, it does scare me to see if that's what their first site hold strength is like, how Wisconsin Madison is actually adapt and try to get this hookah site.
Gotcha. So far, it looks like a pretty standard hold from PSU here on hookah. What were you gonna say?
It does seem like we have pretty much the same exact option last round, with the exchange of, I think, a gridlock. And that's about it on the side of Wisconsin. So,
yeah, that's true. Actually, from both sides. The Legions coming out instead of Visual this time, though, which I definitely agree with. Legions, one of the, I would say, strongest operators for defense when it comes to traps, especially on coastline.
I definitely do agree. As a fair bit of Legion play coming out of myself, if you can get those Legions down in some great places, it does become increasingly hard to actually take a site, because every time you pop one of those Legions, the Legion will know for the most part where you are. And as the round just start up, you will see Big Chonker going and popping out that bathroom hatch with the breaching charge, getting the drones down. It's probably gonna look like Wisconsin's pushing from BIP again, as they did last round, trying to clear out all those corners, get everything. And they will see Vish sitting. Oh no, they won't. It's side of the wall. X-rays. Now they will, seeing that someone is on the theater side stairs, taking control of VIP right now. And
okay, already coming into Hall of Fame here. Let's see how long Vidge can hold this out. I think his ability to hold out Penthouse and Theater might be crucial for Penn State here. Akazi already going down to 1 HP. Is he going to push this?
Ooh. Everyone on the side of Wisconsin that's trying to push that's already really low. They can't figure out which hole he's sitting at. And what they don't know is he's actually already pulled away, so they're just wasting time right now.
He's not even there.
Yeah. He said psych and peaced out.
Oh yeah.
Minute 30 left in the round. Ash very low. Almost all of the side of Wisconsin's tagged up really hard right now, and there's not much progress being made towards the site right now. They're kind of just trying to figure out if Vish is still at that theater side, and I think, Vish, 2 people on the flank possibly from PSU.
Yeah, minute 10 left on the clock, but there's not much action coming out from Wisconsin here. Only just now taking control of 90. A minute left on the clock. Shooting open that courtyard wall.
Crux is holding down this angle really, really hard, and doesn't get the kill, but he will run away with his life, which is just as good a trade as any, in my opinion. Staying alive.
Gridlock doesn't see the smoke behind the walls.
Imperial brought down to half by those smoke grenades.
Ooh,
And
the C4 getting the kill on Capital here. I feel like with only 20 seconds left on the clock, oh, people are, oh my god.
everyone going down.
Just everyone going down. PSU just really making sure to hold down every single entry into the site here. I think with only 30 seconds or 20 seconds left on the clock, having an operator like Smoke being able to throw his toxic babes around is really going to be crucial. And with just that in mind, I feel like Wisconsin is going to have to try to pick it up in regards to the pacing of how they take the map.
For sure. And with 2 of the PSU players still deathless right now, it's a very strong showing out of Penn State right now. My one concern right now is with this kitchen site coming up, if after this round, Penn State can go back to blue, go full rotation.
Yeah, that's true. Blue definitely seems like to be almost a comfortable hold for PSU, which is interesting, but there are teams that can make it work, like Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
We see the castle coming out this time.
Yeah.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Castle's
bombs.
pretty standard on kitchen, so I'm not too surprised, but with Zofia and Ash on the side of Wisconsin, I don't believe that the castles will be very effective. But they do have the Mira on the side of Jaws for PSU. And if they could put these Miras down in some good places, this could be very, very hard for them to actually take the site.
Oh yeah, totally. I feel like that's true.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, okay.
With this map, I believe, is pretty attacker-sided, and it is mildly concerning that with 2 rounds down, that PSU's already won 2 of these rounds. It could be very difficult to make these back up on the side of defense, because if PSU sticks to this high octane level of play with being very aggressive on these holds,
Ooh.
carrying over into attack, it could be bad.
That was using the Hibana pellets to open up the castle wall when Ash was right next to him.
Arm's holding security right now. If they don't realize he's there, I know I at the very least gonna take down from there. But we'll see if they actually manage to get the drone down and figure out if he's there or not.
Looks like
Back in penthouse.
Yeah, looks like Wisconsin's gonna go hard for that second floor control, but Vidge is gonna be here again with the deployable this time to try to hold it off. Shots coming up from both sides, not really landing on anybody.
VIP control getting gained on the side of Wisconsin, and Akazi pushing into Vidge's operations area, and it could be bad because I don't think he realizes that the Ash is still there. And with Ash, could pop open a wall, make it getting very close.
Bomb has been located.
That could have been a Moss check moment there.
For sure. Got walls, bro, I swear.
Oh.
But
Oh, that's the diffuser going down too. Vidge getting the kill onto Hibana. That's no more hard breach for them as well.
Wraith getting the refrag. Oh, and Vidge dropping another. Jaws getting another. Vidge with the 3K so far, bringing it to a 4v1, taking shots from. Oh, and Vidge finally goes down to the IQ, pushing from theater stairs. Wraith getting probably the most important person in that hold, down with Vidge just popping off with a 3K. Bringing him into a 1v3 scenario with the diffuser down inside of Penthouse. Thankfully, there is no one on the second floor other than him currently. And peeking the hole, trying to get a little bit of a vertical play. With 48 seconds left, he does have time to kind of peek. Oh, he's going to get... Oh, man.
He's the foot. Oh, Destroyer goes down to Wraith. Oh. Oh. Looks like he might have also seen that little laser coming out from this gun here.
Laser kills, bro. Laser kills. But with 28 seconds left, and
there's still both
Wraith
mirrors up on
diffuser.
either site. I feel like it might be really, really difficult for Wraith here to try to take it. He's gotta have to run in. He still only have 15 seconds to play around with Castle,
TTCs him.
seeing exactly where IQ is the whole time. Oh, doesn't get the pop. Gets the first kill into Castle.
5 seconds left.
3 seconds
One more
left,
kill,
looking
one
for
more
that
kill,
Mira.
2 seconds, push up!
Oh, and goes down to Mira, proning under her Mira. Oh, and he
VM
gets the kill
shotgun
with
play.
the ITA as well. Whoa, would you look at that?
Great effort out of the side of Wisconsin on Wraith there. Bringing it from a 1v4 situation all the way down to a 1v1. Almost winning the round there. And unfortunately, shotgun does beat rifle in most scenarios at that range. And bringing it to a 3-0 lead for the side of PSU.
All right, what do you think Wisconsin can be doing a little better in order to take these sites from Penn State?
I think they just need to drone out harder because a lot of these picks that they're getting picked off at, it's just Viz for the most part holding inside of theater with some excuse me, some really nice peak holes, just kind of mowing down over about half their team each round, and it's just making it really, really awkward for the rest of the team to actually try to get anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. We did see Diffuser just running into Penthouse and getting shot down by Vidge, and just enabling Vidge to get that 3K there.
And PSU going back to Blue Bar, which seems to be their strongest site so far, or one of their pocket pick favorites at the very least. And same op. Oh no, we have a Mozzie this time instead of the Valkyrie on the first one. Vigil is coming back though, so I do think Vigil is a site-specific pick for this team. And a lot of interesting moments came out of this the first time we saw it. And I'm curious to see if they're going to be playing the same sites, and I wonder if Wisconsin's going to actually realize that they're going to be playing the same spots and try to get any of these pre-fires.
5 seconds left.
Right. I feel like I really do like PSU's hold of Blue Bar and Sunrise. I feel like they know exactly what they're doing here, and they've really prepped for this actually.
Sure.
Yeah, we see their strongholds upstairs. We see some of these really nice sightlines downstairs in Bar, almost from all the way to the Sunrise door from the Blue Bar.
And Akazi popping out that top of the bathroom, they really want to clear out any kind of penthouse theater hold that PSU may be holding. And just going off of previous rounds, there always has been at least one person in there. But unfortunately for them, Viz is holding a little bit farther back, this time inside of luggage. Gets the... Oh, did he get it? He did.
It's droned out, though. Yeah, look at this. 3 roamers on the side of PSU.
Crux
Barely
does see
missing.
one with the wall spam. Oh. Viz getting taken down by Akazi, and then Akazi? Did he almost get another one? They do know that one is downstairs, though.
Oh.
Ooh, this could be dangerous. Wraith might get peeked out on here by Jaws. If Jaws peeks this, he knows.
Ooh.
Full peeking.
Takes
Jaws
him
does get
down.
the headshot onto Wraith. Another one pushing in, but he doesn't. He might not know. Akazi getting the kill onto D2, clearing out that dock, which was so strong the first time around. Jaws very, very low here. 3v4 scenario for PSU. Drones coming out. Oh, the flank from Crux does get Jaws off it. 4v2 now for Wisconsin, and with 120 left on the clock, they have a lot of time to try to figure out what they want to do here. Destroyer does get concussed by the explosion, but the round does slow down a little bit with Wisconsin backing off a little bit, deciding to drone it out, take it slow. But Akazi on the Ash, I feel like he's going to want to push the pace a little bit here.
Gotcha. This might be a 2v4, but mind you, they still have smoke. And it's less than a minute on the clock, and that's going to be the first kill going down to Destroyer. Crux getting taken down. It's 2v3 here. Mozzie holding down the office. These toxic babes are going to be wasting a lot of time for Wisconsin here.
He does only have one left, though, so he's got to use it very, very wisely. Mozzie getting the peek, but he does get actually killed instead. Big Chonker coming in big, getting it into a 3v1 scenario, but the HP is low on the side of Wisconsin, and Destroyer is the last one alive. Last Toxic Babe going out with 21 seconds left into Blue Bar. He's got to push this, with Wisconsin taking pretty much full control of Blue right now.
15 seconds remaining.
It's getting dangerous. Peek. Akazi goes for the peak.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's
Destroyer
taken
gets the first
down.
one, then traded, with Wisconsin getting their first round with the kill out of Imperial. Great round on the side of Wisconsin here.
Yeah, I think Wisconsin might have even hurt us here. They did much better in regards to being able to clinch upstairs and take down those roamers, but not by sheer firepower, but by communication. Like you saw there, that after the first person went down in luggage, they knew that Vigil was in the aquarium, but Gridlock didn't push him right away. He held him down and made sure that we got the rotate off of billiards and got that kill much easier.
Mhm.
And I feel like that kind of team play might take it for Wisconsin here.
Mhm. And I think Gridlock might have actually baited his teammate a little bit there. With the diffuser going down, they knew he had to either peek or pray that he could get the retake. But with a 1v3, it would have been significantly harder. But I think the bait was the right option there, obviously, with them getting the
Defenders,
round.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Going back to, oh no, it's second. They changed up
it's
the
Hookah.
sights. It's going to Hookah this time.
We still see almost the exact same ops that we saw from round one almost. Just changing out the Vigil again. Keeping the Valkyrie Legion. Looks like Penn State has some pretty solid choices when it comes to site-specific operators here.
That was a very cool Valk, though. I mean, I wonder where that went. Did that just stick on the floor?
10 seconds left.
Okay. I wonder what the perspective on that is, because if they don't get that, it's gonna be a very spicy cam. Vig does look like he's gonna be holding the penthouse theater area yet again. My bet is 9 melee holes coming out, probably making that perfect square. But if Wisconsin doesn't call Vig sitting there again, it could be another 3K on the side of Vig.
Okay. Attack round starting off. Vig making these big holes. Here's the rappel coming up to the top of White Stairs. I think he droned
So
him out.
close!
Ooh, it's so close. Oh my god. Are you gonna
Will he
run
jump out?
Vig?
Is he gonna jump out?
Oh,
Oh,
barely missing each other.
Arm's getting the nitro kill onto Crux. Oh, and Legion trying to run out, getting killed. Oh, it's a 3. This is getting turned around in favor of Wisconsin. Wraith is popping off this first round with, ooh, that's the Legion and the Jaeger, the two strongest fraggers so far on the side of PSU, getting taken down. This could be another round for Wisconsin. With Valkyrie getting droned out by Akazi, he might want to, he's going to probably pop at the whole drop. Arms does know it, please don't drop. This could be bad.
Oh god. Yeah.
But Akazi does go back on drone, thinking better of it. Imperial popping up on the wall, throwing the tracks down. Arms is just holding this blue bar area. And D2 is kind of chilling behind the bed inside of Hookah. PSU taking their time. It does look like the side of Wisconsin are going to go try and get a push going here soon. But a minute 25 left in the round. They do have plenty of time to plan it out.
All right. They do have plenty of time. They do have a lot of gridlock traps going around. Still, minute 15. Time's ticking down. Taking control of Aqua. Ooh.
Wraith has been spotted out here on the cams. They do know that they're going to be coming from this side, and with 3 people inside of there, it's looking like an aqua push. Arms is still on the first floor, and he does have some huge flank potential if he does decide to go up theater stairs through luggage. But 59 seconds left, and Arms is starting to rotate. Wisconsin looks like they're pushing in right now, and maybe trying to get more angles open. Big Chunker
Big
going for the
Chunker
plant
just
Legion,
running in.
making it very hard though. From the grave. Oh, and D2
Ooh.
getting the kill onto Wraith, with Imperial getting the refrag onto D2. 2v3 scenario with 37 seconds left. Arms going, I believe, down, or very low at the very least. Both 1 HP. Oh, Imperial getting the kill onto
Ooh.
Destroyer, finishing it out. 1v3 scenario. Diffuser going down. Arms with 2 HP, roughly. This is all up to Arms to see if he can clutch it out. Very low health bars. This is very doable.
Yeah, plant's going down, but I don't see Arms taking this. It's a post-plant scenario, but we still have to recognize that all 3 members of Wisconsin are still almost 1 hit away from death here. Oh, barely missing the first. So they're being taken down from their own hole from Hookah. Akazi finding the head of Arms.
Yeah, really great job on the side of Wisconsin getting all those roamers out early so they could have time to actually take control of second floor and get that push towards Hookah. And 3-2 right now in round score. This is looking like a really good game from Wisconsin.
Right. I feel like as the rounds progress, Wisconsin's getting better and better at finding their timing and finding, what works versus PSU here.
For sure. And with this actually being the first meeting of these teams, I believe so far, Wisconsin I think is getting kind of PSU's number right now, figuring out how they need to go about the rounds to actually get all of the over aggressive holds punished.
Right. We're gonna see the pretty standard setup coming out from PSU here, going into kitchen. Ooh, changing out that Valk for a Mozzie. Looks like most of the 6 picks for PSU are mostly just what kind of intel do we want this time around?
Mhm. Intel really is what has been giving PSU a lot of the advantage that they've been using so far. And Wisconsin seems to be of the mindset,
Defenders, protect your
don't
bombs from
change it
being
if it
defused
ain't
by
broke,
attackers.
with pretty much the same ops the entire game so far. Ash on Akazi with the rest of his team bringing in the support in the rear.
Yeah, you got that right.
And with Akazi actually being the highest fragger on the side of Wisconsin overall, it does make sense. They want to keep him to
for
that.
sure. I feel like we're gonna see a pretty standard push from Wisconsin here, going second forward, clearing out penthouse and theater.
10 seconds remaining.
But I just want to see how they adapted this time to most likely
5
Vidge
seconds
holding
left
upstairs
before
again.
insertion.
And with the amount of times he's been holding the penthouse theater side, I do think that Wisconsin is kind of catching on to it with the amount of times he's been killed there. With each, I think, hold actually being less and less effective as the round goes on. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a change up from PSU trying to bait them into thinking he's still there and maybe get a flank off. But with Akazi breaking the first castle cage, opening up a delivery, the rest of Wisconsin is going to go take that standard penthouse hold. But I believe Vidge is still up there, which could be a little bit of a problem for the side of Wisconsin.
All right. But I still do really like PSU's hold here. They got the mirrors in the right spots. Oh, looks like Arms is going to be holding instead of Vidge here upstairs. Vidge holding 90 instead toward top of white. It's going to be a 2-man job, actually. I really like this position. They're switching up every round, making it with the punch holes. Next, we're doing the deployables. And now we're doing a 2-man hold with the deployable. It's getting better and better each time.
Oh, Crux is so close to these pre.
Oh! Takes down Vidge.
Crux with the
through the
insane
wall.
headshot on Vidge, taking him out really early in this round. Crux is getting really close to these pre-fires. They gotta know that another person's in here.
Just down to Arms. Oh, not guessing the right wall. Oh, and Vidge is gonna be Arms is gonna be going down to Akazi, and that's suddenly second floor control. With the only one left being on Billiards, they already droned them out, so it's only a matter of time before D2 goes down from both sides.
Yeah, I think
Spots 90.
Sophia gotta go on a little bit of a vacation later today. That was an insane shot.
Oh yeah.
D2 retreating back into blue bar, and everyone on the side of Wisconsin full health, full life. It's looking like a good round for Wisconsin with a minute left. They still got plenty of time to actually take the site, and I believe most of the soft breach is still there for Wisconsin. It could be really easy to open up this ceiling, all the rest of the cascades, and kill off everyone else in the site.
Right.
Jaws is peeking into courtyard, trying to make sure that no one comes in, flanks him from the side. And ooh, this could be close. D2 might get the kill onto Cool Vibes. Oh, it's so close, and D2 does get the kill onto I believe Wraith. And yep, Crux does get the refrag on Jaws, keeping it a 4v2 for the side of Wisconsin. Destroyer throwing down the first toxic bait with 30 seconds left. Vertical Games is coming through strong, but they need to make it down to the site.
Yeah, 25 seconds left. They're gonna have to make a move here.
And Akazi is the first to looking to make a move, starting to push into what I believe is front lobby. And D2 still holding its. Oh, it's gotta be. Oh,
that's the first person going down. Oh, it's a 1v2. D2 getting both kills. Oh my god. D2 and Destroyer holding down sight perfectly. Both getting 2 kills each. Not giving them any room to play.
Destroyer really did even that out towards the end with, I think, 3 of the 4 final kills coming through on the side of PSU for him. God, I can't get over that shot. That was really nice.
Oh yeah.
Hookah Lounge does seem to be the next site, though, and with, I believe, Wisconsin going on defense now at the side switch, round 7, I would be actually correct. It's time to see if PSU does keep up the aggressive game style that they've been playing the entire game.
Right. We do see a Buck. We do see a Zofia. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot more vertical play coming out from PSU here. Ooh, look at that D2 getting that 8 kills so far into the game.
He's fragged right now.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's seen 6 picks. As of now, it's looking like no.
Well,
Imperial
everyone's
on dock
comfortable.
duty. I am very curious to see what he's going to do with that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I really hope to see that with the first defense round through Wisconsin. I really do hope that they set the pace here. If they can shut down PSU early here, it could set the pace for the rest of the game.
That is true. I feel like this is a really important round for PSU here, for Wisconsin here, or for both teams actually, to show that they can really close out this game almost. I feel like the person who's getting the win here is way more likely to win the rest of the map and even.
And with Wisconsin actually attacking on both maps, this is good. If they can keep the defense here, maybe shake the mental game of PSU here, it could go into favor on the second map, because the second map is actually, I believe, their pick, so.
Ooh, okay. Interesting block hams coming out from Akazi. But for the most part, it looks like it's going to be a very standard hold from Wisconsin here. Yeah, that black eye landing on that palm tree is going to be really hard to spot later on to the rounds.
And there is actually a really nice vault cam spot that not a lot of people use. It's actually the grenade hole. You can actually see most of the hookah roof side, but with this vault cam on the tree trunk of this palm tree, it can see almost all of roof, giving Wisconsin a lot of intel about who's on roof and who's not. Thermite is into VIP right now, looking to open up the wall probably and get a little peek hole going into the billiards area. If you can get that hole open. Oh, Nitro Cell going out of Akazi. Actually getting nothing. I think it was a hard ceiling he put it on. But
just like that, PSU is already getting control of theater, of penthouse, and VIP, and that's almost the entirety of second floor.
Yeah, and I'm concerned for Wisconsin right now, because if PSU keeps taking all of this control, it's going to be very hard for Wisconsin to actually hold the site. And as I was saying earlier, Destroyer getting that wall, opening up the angle into billiards, and that's a very strong angle, because that means no one can cross from Aqua side into hookah or anything. And it's getting very scary for one of the players on PSU. I can't actually see who it is. I believe it's not PSU, Wisconsin. Legion is stuck on the other side. Big Chunker is stuck behind the bomb, and if he crosses, he might get picked here.
Yeah, some long sightlines coming out from PSU here. I feel like these ACOGs or Doc is going to prove to be a lot more crucial given how long these sightlines are from PSU.
PSU is playing the slow game right now. Oh, first kill coming out of Crux on the Destroyer. That's the Thermite. 4v5 with 44 seconds left in the round. Oh, it looks like there might be another one. Vish getting the kill onto Imperial, evening out the score for PSU. 37 seconds. They got to take the site sometime soon, but they do have time still. Big Chunker could play spoiler for these people coming into Aqua.
Oh, and that's the first kill going to Big Chunker, taking down Capitao.
17 seconds left. PSU's got to do something here. Oh, okay, he did go through the drone hole. Arms peeking the site, running in front of his teammate, taking a little bit of team damage right there with 2 people inside. Oh, there's Diffuser down. Another person falls. 1v3 scenario with all to Jaws on the Thatcher. And eventually getting taken down by the Legion. Actually, no, it was Akazi with the Deagle. 1 Deagle coming in for days. But that will be the round for Wisconsin. First round of defense. Great job out of them.
Look at that Plandig right there. Wow. Looks like honestly, I thought PSU had the upper hand that whole round, but I guess when it comes down to pure just aim on sight with that little time left, PSU was maybe panicking a little bit, and Wisconsin was just able to close out that whole site.
Hmm. And I do think that the Legion actually did play a huge spoiler for PSU because they had 3 people inside of Aqua, and with Legion just hard peeking it, taking down one person through the smoke and just retreating, and they just had full sight control because after that it was just 2v4 and then just clean up.
Right. Even just a single kill like that coming down from Akazi might be enough, might be more than enough actually to hold down that kind of momentum coming out from PSU. Um, yeah, especially if it's a very high utility operator such as Capital. Like we can't get the firebolts off the rotation hole. They only got their smokes off, which is good enough, but not good when there's only one choke hole to rush through. Right?
And one of the things I noticed last round is that PSU had the opportunity to go and plant behind bomb, but instead they ran in front of the site, which I don't know, that might have just been pure panic from the amount of time left or what, but mistakes coming out for the side of both teams. But right now, Wisconsin seems to be capitalizing on the mistakes of PSU more than PSU is capitalizing on the mistakes of Wisconsin.
Right. No, we did see Wisconsin at the beginning of the attack rounds when they were on attack, having a little trouble on the timing and really feeling out how the defense for the other team goes. And I think that's sort of that's the phase that PSU is going through right now.
For sure, and Wisconsin is coming more and more into form as the game goes on, which could spell trouble for PSU later on, but Crux does look like he might be trying to hold Sunrise down here, and PSU running up to the building right now, looking like droning's happening up, and now we got some repels going onto the roof, probably gonna go try to take Penthouse just like Wisconsin did, and Nakazi taking up the role of the hard hold as Vish did for PSU.
Right, putting a Legion in actually not as an anchor rule, but as a roaming rule, right upstairs. I would call it a soft anchor. I feel like it's a really interesting thing to do because that means they're willing to devote a lot of versatility to upstairs holding, making sure that the roamers get all the goos that they need as well, rather than putting it on site.
Akazi not finding much up here, although there is PSU players looking to get the peek onto it. Jaws is holding the angle right now. Hopefully does not get killed because there's 2 people chilling in the back of theater right now. Oh! Akazi does see one, but does not actually manage to turn into a kill. Arms holding the 90-degree angle, also seeing another. Minute 35 left, no kills so far, but it could explode at any moment. Vish is hard peeking this, and I'm very scared for him with all these people peeking the hole. Legion is
barely
so close.
Barely sees Vish, but doesn't. No, Vish barely sees him, but doesn't shoot. Some trigger control there. Oh, Arms getting a kill from upstairs onto Imperial.
Vertical game is the name of the game, I believe, for this site. And with a buck, the floors are going bye-bye, and maybe even the health bars of Wisconsin too, with 1 kill already going down for PSU, 4v5. With 55 seconds left, this is a good situation for PSU, but they got to figure out how they're going to go about this. Crux does have the possible hold onto...
Oh, misses the head. But Jaws is able to find Crux's head instead. 40 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to figure out what they're going to do next. It is a 3v5. And they can use their numbers advantage. Vidge taking down another. Ray finding a refrag onto Jaws' head. Now it's down to Ray from Castle. Getting shot from the back, but it doesn't care. Getting shot in from the front of Capital, and that's going to be sight control. Castle being the only one left.
15 seconds remaining.
Oh, doesn't get the kill on Thermite and is rushing over. And Arms taking down Big Chonker. And that's going to be the win for that round on PSU.
I really think vertical gameplay was the bane of Wisconsin's existence in there. First kill going down from vertical, last kill coming from vertical. Great vertical gameplay coming out of PSU, and it really is making the difference right now.
Right, as soon as they gave up complete control of upstairs and penthouse and theater, I feel like that's when it started to fall apart. They started, oh, it's not worth our effort anymore. Let's go back downstairs, and that's where they started dying, right?
Yeah, and with round 9 coming out, 5-3 in match score. Oh, Blitz. That's a random pick, I feel. There's no way PSU actually holds this. This has got to be a 6 pick. But with 1 second, it might actually stick. Oh, no, never mind. 6 pick hadn't come out yet. I know what Siege is. Yep, 6 pick coming out. Blitz going into Thatcher. Castle coming back for the side of Wisconsin. But I think that Wisconsin, based upon what they've done in the past, can actually learn from the mistakes they made last round.
Oh yeah, totally.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
They're
many
going to the
bombs
kitchen
as
this
they
time
can.
again. I feel like they're even sticking to the same ops, so they're confident in knowing that they can hold this if they just play it
By attackers.
properly, right?
I'm pretty sure they acknowledge that the last round was less just outright bad op picks or anything like that. It was just more of really awkward aim battles going in the favor of PSU rather than themselves. And I do commend them for actually redoing it with the same exact ops, trying to show them PSU that they do have the spice of life to
10
actually
seconds remaining.
keep the site held and the game spicy.
5
Oh
seconds
yeah,
left before
totally. Good choice of words there, spicy.
Action phase is starting though, and Wraith opening up a lot of the wall, and I really want to see if Wisconsin can hold the second floor, because second floor was their undoing last round, and I feel like Wisconsin
User has been
does have the
dropped.
aim to actually keep it down, but Crux is holding Blue Bar or Sunrise right now. No one really in that side of the map right now, which is unfortunate for him, but PSU is starting to take second floor control. Bunch of repels coming up. Now we gotta see if the Legion can hold Penthouse.
Gotcha. Just like last round, we see Legion upstairs throwing those goos at all the doors. I feel like it's gonna be, if they hold this correctly, it's gonna be really hard for PSC to
A bomb has been
take.
Lots of droning coming out, making sure that they get all of the angles and info they can possibly get before pushing in. Big Chunker is holding the theater stairs with the castle. First EMP going down, actually one remaining on the side of Thatcher, which could be a little bit of an issue later on, but there is also no anti-gadget, so it's using pretty much exclusively for the goos and ADS, I think. Akazi is getting a little bit of pressure from the Zofia from
a minute,
VIP.
a minute 40 left on the clock, and the only match that they have is currently VIP by Vidge.
Oh, first down coming out.
Ooh.
Akazi going down to, I believe, what was a frag grenade. He's down but not out, so they might not know if he's actually down or not.
Yeah, I don't think they know. They're holding this like he's alive.
Crux does get the kill on the Vij, making it a 4v5. Is anyone gonna try to go pick up the Legion? Probably not, but it could happen. It's big bait boy moments. With a minute left in the round, Arms is gonna push in, try to finish off the Legion probably. D2 still. Oh, there's another kill. There's a kill from D2, getting from
Big chonker.
Big Chunk.
Oh, they see he's down.
They know.
Okay, now that's gonna be second floor control coming out from PSU here. That's a 3v4.
Could be a little bit of BM coming out of Arm with the skeleton key finish onto the Legion. 4v5 for Penn State with 30 seconds left. Destroyer trying to get some information, but if Wisconsin can hold out these last 30 seconds, because they do have smoke still, it could be really, really easy. Fire arrow going down for the side of PSU. Crux could play spoiler for this, coming from the side of security if anybody goes front lobby. Imperial does have the long angle though into it. Oh, free fire, free fire.
Oh no,
Oh.
barely missing the timing on that.
Oh, they got pings. Oh, Wraith getting a kill onto, I believe, Arms. D2 getting a kill onto Wraith, refragging. Oh,
Jumping
G2
into
coming
the
in,
kitchen
3v1.
window. Oh my god, and Crux is going to be able to close out the round by getting D2's planting, and that's not going to be enough time for PSU here. Oh my god.
That was clutch.
That was really clutch. I thought it was going to be a full-on 1v3, but no, he finds the easiest way to win the round.
Stop the defuse.
Oh yeah. through the wall
7
too.
seconds is an eternity when you're that low in, and if I know nerves could do it, but that was just some sick aim coming out through the wall onto the planter, getting the round for Wisconsin. 5-4 right now. This is anybody's game.
Oh yeah, totally. I feel like Wisconsin, they did have a little bit of a rough start, but now they're catching up. They're showing what they can do.
And a little fun fact about this match: if Wisconsin actually wins this match, it could shoot them up really high in the standings. So this is definitely a big game for the side of University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Yeah, that's true. I'm rooting for them right now.
Mhm.
Everyone loves a good underdog story, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright,
Does look
now,
like the site is going to be hookah billiards for the side of Wisconsin. One of the stronger sides. This is actually full rotation, I believe. We're seeing the Legion smoke as per usual, trying to get as much deny for late round pushes as possible. Impact may probably get. Oh, never mind. Shotgun on smoke.
yeah,
Doing
better
some
to
little
save that.
landscaping.
Yeah, better to save that utility for later.
Actually, smoke doesn't have impacts anymore. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, that's true. But hopefully we can see some good impact Pokeball kills coming out from Legion, maybe.
I was sad. Took him away. Now, if anyone watching isn't actually familiar with the CEA rule set, there is no overtime. So if we do get a 6-6 round score, it is actually a draw, which is a possibility with how it's going so far.
Right,
But it's
definitely
very,
a
very
possibility.
close, and either team can really pull out the win here. Lots of reinforcements going down. I don't think they actually reinforced VIP. Oh, no, they did. I saw the little Xy's.
This bathroom match going down.
Drones coming out on the side of PSU trying to see if anybody's in theater, but as of now, no one, not even any wall landscaping.
Right. They know 10,000 theaters clear. They know 90's clear. That's gonna be most of the second floor going down already.
Oh, someone's leaning down behind pool table. This could be bad. Imperial on dock. Regardless of actually the wall being open or not, there is the whole Pixel Peak coming out from a side of Destroyer, getting the kill onto Imperial. That's dock down. And with 2 minutes left, they got all the time in the world to try to figure out what they want to do here. Ping's going down. Yep. I do believe that is actually a hard floor, so the Nitro will not actually kill anybody. Which I think is actually them, what the pinging was, them talking about the hard floor. But wall goes open for PSU, opening up the site a lot. And Akazi opening up some peek holes, trying to get from, I believe
into
that's
main.
Sunrise into main.
Yeah. Ooh, Jaws might be falling victim to that.
As long as they don't get too over aggressive, I don't think that people will bear any fruit. With all of PSU actually going towards Aqua side right now, Ash might be looking to get some cheeky breaching charges through the hole. But as of now, minute left, 4v5 still. Big Chunker, same position behind Bomb with the, I believe that's the,
Oh, and the
big kill on the Vision.
fire.
That's diffuser down. Legion Mine going down to make sure there's the, but what Big Chunker might not actually know is that almost everyone on PSU's over there, and he has a great angle from his cam. Oh,
Ooh, he
keep
sees
coming
the
out
guy
on
on Aquarium
Aqua Valve.
balcony. He thought
Big
about it.
Chunk.
He thought
Big
about it.
Chunker has the potential to make this a very, very hard time for PSU.
Yeah, look at all these goos coming out. Oh, he's getting flamed out.
Fire
this-
Arrow does get Chonker out of there, but 33 seconds left. Thermite with what looks to be 1 HP. I can't actually see any HP up. No, he is
he's
down.
down from DMP. No one's around to help pick him up. They're all towards Luggage Aquarium side here. They're full committing.
Yep,
15 seconds
XQP is
left on the
coming out
clock.
right now.
D2 is running in, trying to get the plant. But he's going to get shot through his own smoke, and that's going to be Wisconsin taking round 10.
And
making it a 5v5. Oh my god.
Unfortunate moment there. There actually was a TK on the side of PSU. I think Arms killed D2 as they get on the site. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, mega feels bad, man. I feel like if that thermite was not downed and being able to hold that rotate from hookah back into Billiards hallway would have made all the difference. But the fact that they were able to get him down was really, really good coming out from Wisconsin here.
Yeah, that's the second time rather, that when Wisconsin goes into billiards, that big chunk, big chunker with
Big
the
chungus.
Legion playing spoiler.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like a lot of these rounds that PSU hasn't taken on attack here is really
Attackers need to
because of
locate and
them not
defuse
having
any
enough
bomb
time and
they can.
panicking at the last 15 seconds or so.
PSU is limiting themselves in what they can do towards the end of the round with all these late game pushes. With the
And
match
that's
score at 5-5 right now, PSU's got to change something up, otherwise they're going to lose this match.
right, especially with both Legion and Smoke being up, and them having a mirror without any Twitch to take it down. I feel like that's even more incentive to play faster, to go for those entries really hard.
And one saucy hole that you might not have noticed is that Wisconsin is actually opening up the floor below main door, which could give an avenue for the peek from theater into main lobby, but could also give the Buck a free frag kill into house.
Yeah, that is one saucy hole. That's all I'll say about that. All right, looks like Arms PSU is going to be taking a pretty standard approach, taking control of DJ, taking control of service, really hitting it from the east side here.
A bomb has been located.
I really do. Where did Wisconsin actually put down the mirror walls? Because I saw them blow out most of theater wall on the right side, where there usually is the
Yeah.
second soft wall mirror. I'm
They
really
put
curious
the,
to
they
see
put the
if-
mirror on the left side this time,
Mhm.
which is pretty vulnerable to getting shot out from just the main hallway.
Yep,
the
there's
hallway.
talking up. Buck going for the frag kill. Oh, it's
Ooh.
getting juicy. It's a very aggressive place to drone from. Oh, yep, there's one on theater stairs. Buck could be getting a little bit nervous right now, but Viz is coming to back up his buddy. Battle buddies lead the way. Oh, frag grenade going down.
Barely misses.
Oh.
Oh my god. Getting Jaeger down to half HP there. Oh, Crux getting a stem game back to 100. And D2 finding the headshot to Crux right after he got healed.
That's one of the worst feelings in the game, I think. Getting
Oh,
docked
yeah.
up by your team. It's like, I got 130 HP only to have the dome from downtown coming and ruin your day. Jaws is getting the down, almost down. Oh no, he is alive. Lots of damage down onto the Legion. Two people on the side of Wisconsin critically low, but getting the refrag. Wraith popping Jaws.
Yeah, and that's
And
that
Doc-
saucy little hole coming out into play there.
Doc giving some emergency triage to the rest of his team. I don't think he actually has any stims left, but Mira is getting stimmed back up to half, and that vector could be massively game-changing. Akazi being the lonely boy on theater stairs, and Arms blowing up the floor. 55 seconds left. This is doable for both teams, but it is very... Oh! Arms getting peeked from the hole in the floor, and it could...
Attackers recovered.
He's got to run out of buckshot sometime. I feel like he's gone through like 30.
Oh yeah. All right,
Destroyer
with both
getting
of the
a wall.
walls in VIP opening up here, they can go for a quick plan if they want. They still have Capital bolts. Oh, finding the head of Wrath there. Seeing the second one, but not landing the shots. But it's a 2v4. It's only down to Legion, who's already 1 HP, and Mira. Who knows? Oh my god, Akazi getting a kill on D2.
Kazi could do this.
Oh my god, it's a 2v2. Oh, but Mira's going down, and it's going to be down to Legion.
Attackers have recovered their
Diffuser's still not planted. Oh, Akazi knows the diffuser's going down. He actually might know where it is, but there's one on window.
Oh my
making
god.
this very, very difficult. Oh, he does get the kill.
Finds the
He
kill
knows
on
last
Vidge.
one's on window. Triple kill coming out for Akazi. This could... Arms just gotta back off here, otherwise he's gonna get picked. He needs to listen for the diffuse right now. 1v1 scenario with diffuser down and planted. Diffuse starting.
hears
Arms
it,
not
he
making
hears
any
it.
moves yet, and this is actually very bad. Because he's behind the wall. He can't actually shoot. He has to
Oh,
go in.
no.
Oh my god!
Oh
Oh,
my
he gets the
god.
diffuse!
The
Wisconsin
killer.
winning round 11, 6-5 right now. Akazi going insane that round.
Oh my god. That could have been basically just a 1v4 from Akazi there. Oh my god. The clutch defuse pros never fake. Oh my, and that's suddenly 5v6. Yeah, Wisconsin finally getting that round lead onto PSU for the first time in the game. Wow.
Oh man.
Wow, what a nail biting round there. That pillar just perfectly covering up Legion for a full
Yeah,
7 seconds too. Oh my god.
that was unfortunate.
Okay, we get to see potentially the last round. If PSU takes this home, it'll be a draw for either team.
Yeah.
Attackers need to locate
Akazi
and
stealing
defuse
victory
any
from the
bomb
jaws of
they
defeat
planted.
right there. That was
Right, from the jaws of defeat. Hey.
yeah.
Location of a bomb.
Totally not intended, but we'll take it.
Oh yeah.
I live for puns.
Oh yes.
Wisconsin taking Kitchen as maybe the last side of the map for them, and PSU's got to be feeling a little tilted after that one.
Oh yeah. That could have been the easiest sixth win round there. Oh god.
Seconds remaining.
Unfortunate circumstances in the league to draw. Oh, look at that. The barricade coming up on 90.
One thing to look out for is Akazi could be having nerve jitters right now after that last one, because he's probably got to be shot up with adrenaline after that one.
Oh yeah.
Two-man hold on the theater side, just as they did last time on this. Crux going back to be what looks to be a lonely boy in Sunrise. Unfortunately, no one spawning on that side of the map yet again. T2 looking to get a little bit of a Windows cross control. Crux praying someone comes and becomes his friend inside of Sunrise, but so far, no dice.
Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty standard hold coming at yet again from from Wisconsin here. Yeah, this time swapping out the buck for a sledge. Ooh. I like to argue that sledge is just a better buck.
Because he has significantly more durability on the hammer over the buck shotgun, regardless of the additional destruction coming out of the buck shotgun. Big Chunker putting some fire down on PSU. Kazi does know that there is one inside of VIP right now, and all three of PSU know he's here. This could be dangerous.
Oh god, barely missing. Oh no! You get just proning a little bit too far. Joss taking down Akazi. And it's gonna be down to Big Chonker. Oop, he doesn't even want to hold it anymore. He wants no part of that.
Crux taking a lot of damage from PSU, getting dropped down to what looks like about 20 HP. Trying to get a little bit something. Oh, Nitro Cell going down on the Destroyer. That is the immediate trade back.
Yeah, Joss finding to count Crux as he was tearing down that barricade as well. Arms looking to make some big holes on the ceiling here. D2 also going down.
Did he get shot down or fall down?
Oh, he definitely got shot down.
Defender has left the designated staging area.
Big Chonker being able to find 3 kills this round so far. And it's all gonna be down to Zofia in a 1v3 situation here. Finding the first one.
Vish has no HP.
He just has 0 HP.
Zombie Boy Vish trying to get a little bit of a round going for himself. He headshot under
finds
Wraith.
the headshot.
It's
Yeah,
1 HP and a dream possibly here, but while he may be 1 HP, the pulse on the other side is equally so. Oh! Vish clutching it out, and that will be the draw for the first map.
My. I feel like that is the epitome of vertical play. Just really showing their true colors.
1 HP and a dream getting personified that round. Good map out of both teams. 13 frags coming out of Wraith on the smoke.
Oh my god.
Yep, so that was an insane match, and if I have to go through such high octane play for the second map, I don't know if I'm gonna survive.
Yeah, you could say that again. Oh, those last 2 rounds were actually just wow, just complete upsets, I would say.
Yeah, one thing to note that is Wisconsin did pick border for the second map in a little inside joke from last invite season. Was PSU only wins on border, so I am curious to see if the strats from last season carry over for PSU. onto border, or if Wisconsin can give an equally strong showing that they did on this map.
Oh yeah, totally. Um, Hopefully we get to see some really good play from both sides here, as you know, definitely Wisconsin knows that both teams are very comfortable on border, and so they're really just putting it in their face and saying, "Hey, we'll challenge you here as well," right?
And it does look like both teams are going to be wanting a break, so we as well are going to go take a break, rest our voices a little bit, and we'll see you back for the second map.
Gotcha. We'll see you back in about 5 minutes or so.
All right, everyone, welcome back to map 2 of Penn State University versus University of Wisconsin Madison. And after a slugfest of a first map, I am excited to see what comes out of the second map.
Oh yeah, we saw really strong showings coming from both sides on both attack and defense from either side, ending it at a 6-6 draw. And when it comes to border, I can't really put a finger on who would be the better team, because even though this is Wisconsin's map choice, we all know that PSU is just very strong on this map as well.
hmm And bands starting up as we do get into the game. Duke dropping 441 fake address right now.
Hmm.
As the address of border itself, Jackalband coming out pretty standard.
Right. I wonder if we'll see any different bans this time around, given how the first game was played. Maybe a ban on Legion this time instead of Echo. Who knows?
Quick ban coming out of
Ooh, there we go.
Wisconsin.
Buck
Buck?
is a different ban, yeah, from
Buck
Wisconsin.
definitely a warranted ban though
Yeah,
after
Buck
the.
giving them a lot of trouble last
Oh
game.
yeah.
It's gonna be Valkyrie coming down instead of Echo.
Yep. I do wonder if PSU is going to say, don't want to deal with Echo, and they're just going to go ahead and ban it. But we will see in about 3 seconds as this ban is coming out pretty quick.
Legion, I'm calling it. Oh, damn.
Does
So, yeah.
seem like PSU did say, nah, chief, that ain't it, and banning the Echo. 'Cause
Yeah,
Echo
PSU
mains,
still going for that
bad boy.
default bans, the Jackal and Echo,
Hmm.
which are still very strong on Border. Border being a pretty small map. Coastline and Border both being very small maps.
Hmm. Viz, rather, getting his patent, tried and true Jaeger pick for this map. And Armory being the first site for PSU, pretty standard. But I am curious to see if, with all of the anti-gadget on the side of Wisconsin, how easily they're gonna be able to get this wall. With only the Cade being their sole inhibitor from getting that armory wall.
Right. We do see the Twitch coming out this time, which is great to see what Crux would do on Twitch. Those the kind devices are definitely not going to stand a chance, especially with an IQ on the map.
Hmm. So much anti-gadget coming out of the side of Wisconsin right here. It's going to be, I believe, a fairly easy job of just getting through onto that wall if they can get the pulse out of Workshop, which is probably going to be the game plan out of PSU, putting that pulse in Workshop, making sure that if anybody actually does get into Armory, quick Nitro mix, quick work of them.
Yeah. So we're just standard Armory first sight coming up from PSU here.
Getting all those reinforcements down with a slightly irregular setup, with some of the reinforcements going down actually into, I believe, small office, making sure that no one can actually get into office from the outside window.
10 seconds left.
Do not attempt to board the helicopter.
Words of wisdom coming out of our wonderful observer and elite director, Duke Carge.
Ooh, you see this deployable shield coming out at 90. That's a really spicy place to put a deployable. I've actually never seen that before.
It is. I have the only other place I've seen this so far is actually in the game yesterday that I casted with RIT D3, I believe. RIT White versus Durham Lords Esports. Akazi getting quick control of CCM break room, going to try to get the T-pose, but D2 does get the kill into Crux, making it a little bit harder with that Twitch gone to get open that wall.
Wow.
But
Did you see that long angle?
yeah, he had aim per. He had the long line.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
totally.
the wall is open actually.
Yeah, the west wall is open. And Wisconsin could definitely use this. They know they have control of... Oh my god. Smoke going down fountain. Akazi taking him down. All the way from security room here.
Up, and it does look like Arms is going to get the kill on the Wraith from Customs, making it a 4v3 situation. IQ and Twitch down. There goes most of the gadget clear. Thankfully,
Is the
sees
C4 gonna
one,
come out?
but he has his Nitro cell. Actually, he could go for it, but he chooses not to. Instead, backing off. Vish getting the kill onto Akazi with the Sink Flick. Vish holding it down from half wall. 4v2 situation with 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Arms seems contented to sit in Customs, wait for people to come in.
Open up the wall of break room here.
So much
Trying
time
to
left
hit
on the
it
clock for
from the
Penn
west
State.
side. Yeah, minute 10 left on the clock. It's going to be really difficult for Wisconsin to take it here. Pulse still downstairs with the C4 is going to make it really difficult because the floor is lava, everybody. Oh, speaking of C4, there it goes.
Floor becomes a little bit more than lava there. Floor becoming a volcano. Getting the Nitro kill onto that Thermite. 1v4 situation for Imperial here. He does see Vish behind the wall, but does hear one. Oh, and going down to, I believe, D2 again with a suppressed MP5? Yep, suppressed MP5. Black Ice nonetheless. T-pose with that Skin Boyo. Round one going over to PSU. And it does seem like PSU is starting off strong.
Right, PSU really being like, yeah, this is This is our map. You fools.
Yep. Unfortunately, I believe only Akazi coming in with the actual only kill for the side of Wisconsin.
Gotcha. Looks like we're gonna see a pretty similar comp from either side here. Bandit obviously coming out for work for Teller as well, I'm guessing.
PSU does actually activate its field spell border with 500 to attack. And the changeup does come in, actually swapping out the IQ for the Capitao. A little bit more utility might give Wisconsin what it needs to actually take the site, because once they opened up the wall, they really didn't have a lot going on in the way of vision denial. But they are changing up, going downstairs. Oh, I'm on the ball today. PSU won the first site, so they have to change and go down defense.
All right.
Does seem like a pretty standard hold coming out with reinforcement of the bathroom and some of the walls around ventilations, and then probably gonna chuck a few people upstairs. Yep, there's 2 people setting up a shot with Vig and Arms. Probably gonna be holding down second floor with their lives if need be, but D2 maybe getting a little spicy here with a prep going down onto AC window. I'm terrified because dock spawn peaks are the bane of my existence and may well be for Wisconsin as well.
With the suppressed MP5 nonetheless.
A little bit of a spam shift run coming out of Vig there. A little bit of a doodle dance.
I want to see what Wisconsin can do with that Capitao. Capitao being an extremely versatile, high utility operator here.
Kazi starting off with a hard flex into CC. Vig, I wish I knew how to get up on the computer, but he clearly has the wiggle power to do it. Holding down office from archives, bookshelf, and no, pretty much up. They do get the CC, so forward progress is being made out of the side of Wisconsin. The wall is bandited though, and probably going to be bandit tricked, so Wisconsin's going to figure out if they need to go how they're going to clear those out, with only Thatcher and Twitch to their name for gadget clear.
Vig still holding it very strong in armory here. They can hear all the explosions going around them. Ooh.
I think Ash took a little bit of damage from his teammate's breaching charge, but the thermite charge does go down. Bandit charge not enough. Arms getting the kill onto Wraith, but with Chonker getting the kill back onto Arms. Quick trade kill, keeping it at an even player score for this first couple minutes.
Yeah, that's going to be the west wall open. Oh, Kazi just rushing in, finding the headshot onto Vig here. Fully holding down that spray all the way around the corner. And that's not only armory control. It's going to be down to a 3v4 situation.
Kazi's feeling it right now.
Yeah, does have the second floor control. D2 going to contest this, however. Holding it in office. Let's see if we can find him. I don't think they know he's here. Oh, finds the first one in Crux. They know he's here. Oh, almost finds the second one. Gets Thatcher down below half HP, and it's going to be down to D2. Holding upstairs.
How did he not get the headshot?
Oh, Kazi's going to be rushing.
Oh no, Kazi!
Oh, I think he heard him, though.
He heard him.
Oh, trades the blows and takes down the Kazi. D2 finally going down on the refrag from Big Chonker. It's going to be a 2v2 situation. But look how low they are. Destroyers to smoke. A single good placed Toxic Babe can take out any of these players from Wisconsin here.
In 30 seconds left, Wisconsin's going to get a time to actually execute, and Thermite Charge is going down onto the floor. They need to actually probably either hop downstairs or Jaws returning back to site. Both players for PSU are on site, and both players for Wisconsin. They need to figure out if they're going to drop or not.
Oh,
drop.
dropping.
Oh, don't. Oh,
For a second. Oh, finds the head, but they can't drop because of the Toxic Babe.
Drop.
Oh, dropping into
Oh
workshop.
no, he doesn't
Got the
know.
first kill. Oh, and there's no time to plant. PSU takes the ground. Oh my god.
That got dangerous for PSU there. He didn't know the second person dropped.
Oh my. Wow, a single Toxic Babe could have also held out that round as well.
Yeah, it was. Whew. Unfortunate timing for the side of Wisconsin about that timeout, as that could have been actually a Wisconsin round with how close that got with the Thatcher getting so close to taking out the smoke.
Yeah, some of these rounds coming down to the wire. And it's looking really, really close. It is 2-0 on the board, but right now it's really just anyone's game here.
All of these rounds have been very, very close, with Wisconsin having to go try to attack PSU on customs right now. I'm curious how many people they're actually going to shove upstairs. With the castle, it does seem to be a 3-to-2 ratio, probably going to be sitting upstairs with the hatches blown open. Trying to
Right.
get as much vertical as possible, but they need to hold that with their lives if they're going to keep the holes open, not reinforced.
Right. Customs hatches very, very powerful to hold upstairs. I think the instant Wisconsin is able to take control of upstairs, that's when they clearly have the upper hand on PSU. It looks like a standard hold coming out from PSU here.
And with Duke believing in magic in the young girl's heart, we are going to have 12 seconds left in the prep phase, with ADS is going down inside of jail, although there is no actual anti-gadget on the side of PSU, so curious to see how that goes. But Viz is on the Jaeger, which has proven advantageous for him in the past. It does look like they are going to be popping, or at the very least, not reinforcing it. Oh, D2 getting the spawn kill, I believe, onto Akazi from AC window, making it a 5v4 very early in the round. That kill onto Akazi is huge, as he's been pretty much most of the fragging power for Wisconsin this map.
Right. And without Ash, we'll probably see a lot less entry fragging ability coming out from Wisconsin here. It makes it that much harder to take second floor control. Shots coming out from Crux here, opening up the CC door.
Arm's getting a little aggressive here. He does know that someone is outside of AC currently. Thermite going down on what I assume to be jail, but Crux hitting the first kill into Jaws, quickly getting crit by
Vidge. Oh, he's gonna get shot from the back.
So many kills going down. We can't actually keep track of them, but most recent being Wisconsin. Wraith getting killed into Vidge. 3v2 right now with Thermite and Capito alive, and most of the and right as I said, a big chunk getting the kill on the T2 on the dock, making it a 2v2 situation with a minute 30 left on the clock. This is very doable for Wisconsin.
Right, they still have all this utility. They still have both flame bolts and smokes fully from Capitao. They still have exothermic charges. Oh no, they don't actually. But looks like since all the hatches are open, it's gonna be difficult. But I don't think they know Castle's sitting up here in small office. They may be able to catch out one player. Oh, that's the drone finally coming in. Oh, and that's the shot from Capitao. Wraith getting down arms is gonna be down to smoke here, holding down the site by himself.
Yep, and Destroyer has proven in the past to be quite the clutch god himself. 50 seconds left. Wisconsin has so much time to actually figure out if they want to go down main metal stairs or actually get the vertical play going.
Right. This shotgun can be devastating. Oh,
Destroyer maybe getting a little antsy here, but Wisconsin does seem to be with that Thermite going for the back customs. Oh, never mind, take that back. He's going
detention.
Just taking a quick jog around the building, going through jail, trying to see if he can get the flank onto Smoke. And as of right now, it does look like Smoke has no idea. Oh, he has an idea. Oh no, he has an idea.
Headshot. Big chongs.
And 1v1 situation. Oh, and the
the SMG-11 recoil control coming out from Destroyer here. Wow, really able to find those heads when it counts. Boom.
Yep, and that's gonna make it, I believe, 3-0 for PSU. Flexing on Wisconsin's map pick. This is bad for Wisconsin.
Wow. Definitely, Wisconsin is showing a strong early mid game, but then struggling to close out some of these games, sometimes losing in the 1v2 1v3 situation. we're going to be seeing, looks like basically the same loadouts coming up from both sides. Except this time there's a Kaid holding upstairs.
Mhm. And unfortunately, Wisconsin did activate PSE's trap card that time around with the Destroyer going Clutch God mode yet again. This could be a problem for Wisconsin if they keep getting into these situations with Smoke being the last guy alive, because so far they haven't cracked the Konami code against this team.
Oh yeah. Last map we saw
Attackers
that
need to locate and
Wisconsin
defuse bombs.
took about 3 rounds in order to fully get into the groove of how PSC defends, and only then did we see them turn things around and then take the game 5-4 later on. But this is now the 4th round, and we're going to see if that is going to be a reality for Border as well.
And Border, in my opinion, is one of the harder sides to actually attack from. So despite what the score looks like right now, it could just be complete turnaround for Wisconsin once they get on defense. But not to get too ahead of ourselves, round 4 starting up, drones getting shot all over the place. D2 back on his dock with the suppressed MP5, trying to make sure that no one knows where he is, doing his best impression of a ghosty boy
I
this
like
close
this
to
long
Halloween.
angle. Yeah, I like this long angle all the way from offices into CC. Sometimes teams aren't prepared for this long angle.
Oh,
And D2 might be able to find a head, but no. Just barely passes by. Is there a second customer coming through right now? Oh! Instead, gets shot for about 10 20 HP.
does seem like that Wisconsin are going to try to get a hold of Armory Wall, as they should, because it is actually Armory. I can see, I swear. Akazi getting control of Customs, making sure that he makes as much noise through the BP Boy metal detector as possible, getting metal control, and Akazi seems to be being very aggressive, but Crux almost gets the head of who I believe to be Smoke. Docking himself back up, giving him overheals. Oh, Destroyer could get very, very...
Oh, Crux
dangerous.
going down. But is Akazi going to be able to pick him up?
Or
Oh,
just
actually just gonna
withstand.
withstand him
That
himself.
happens.
Jaws
Jaws
gonna
getting-
take down Akazi.
With Akazi down, this makes it significantly harder for Wisconsin to actually get the flank going here, with one person pretty much dying already once, and one person actually dying.
1 minute 20 left on the clock. Looks like Wisconsin's gonna have to find some place to push. And I don't think they're really proactively looking at the moment. They're holding their angles.
Bomb located by attackers.
I am very, very interested to see. There's the first fire arrow. Missing where Viz is actually hiding out. He does see the floor being lava, just kind of chilling, getting a little bit of it. Oh,
Ooh.
and there's the second one.
Oh,
Oh, it is
and
gonna
he
get
hits
Viz.
it.
He's trapped. Oh no. Oh, he might be a little bit in trouble here, but his foot's actually in the fire. Interesting. Oh, there. Yep.
this
He does
was-
figure out that his foot does have a hitbox. And getting taken out very low.
Ooh,
Jaws getting a
Jaws.
second kill around onto Crux. 5v3 situation with 35 seconds left. Vision take very low, but Thatcher does seem to be getting taken down very, very low by the dock. And
PSC
it's
more than willing to play this waiting game here. Up C4 going out, but not finding another one. Oh, that's Kaid going down. And Vidge as well. Quickly finding the refrag onto Wraith by Arms. Alaska coming out into West Balcony right here.
Oh no.
And D2 coming in to support.
10 seconds left.
D2 finally calling to Imperial. Is he gonna find the second one? No, it's gonna be Arms. Takes down Big Chonger. Chunker. Big Chungus.
Yep.
It's the
He
only
went-
thing I can think about.
Yep. I almost called him Big Chunkus earlier.
Oh yeah.
But round 5, PSU is up 4-0 right now. It's looking pretty dire for Wisconsin on this attacking round, with a lot of PSU actually being quite aggressive with these holds. G2 spawn peeking onto AC. Vish is pretty much holding the entirety of West Balk, and with them going to ventilations again, it's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, they do actually pick up the sledge for more vertical, but I am scared about the Doc, because Doc has been almost getting a kill off of that AC spawn peak every single time.
Right. They're gonna have to be a little bit more aware of that run out, or some of these long angles that Doc is holding. They could really get you if you're not paying attention all the time.
Mm-hmm. I am.
Defenders, protect your bomb.
and
By attackers.
and with me laughing at apparently the ghosts inside of my head, Crab Face coming in, lots of rotations going out on the side of PSU, getting those reinforcey boys down, making sure that those walls have a little bit of a comfort hold with their metal best friends. A lot of barb. And well, I'm curious to see if D2 does do the spawn peak. He is going over towards that area right now, so it is very possible.
Gotcha.
And I really hope
see
that
a pretty similar hold coming out from PSU here, holding mostly second floor. And for now, it just looks like only Smoke is going to be holding site by himself.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Yep, and Viz, no one's actually reinforced Archives hatch yet. And with so much soft breach on the side of the PSU side, I'm scared.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Wisconsin side, rather. Not much really happening early on in this round, just a lot of angle hold and droning out.
Right, Legion's going to be joining Smoke downstairs to hold that site. Akazi might be doing just a quick run into West Balcony, but no. Looks like they've already cleared security, they've already cleared break. And they're looking to make a play into second floor here.
And with Akazi trying to lock down East Stairs control, Viz is in a situation where he could actually frag out the Ash, but with the two of the bandit charges going down, Arms putting on the second one,
Ooh.
getting one of the thermite charges, bandit trick OP. Wisconsin has their hard breach options halved right now, with a lot of nades trying to come inside. Full peak coming out from Akazi. Viz getting the immediate headshot, but the wall does go open for Wisconsin. Viz taken very low, Arms at about a 2/3 HP.
Right, that was
And
look at
Jaws
that
giving us a
smiley
smiley
face.
face. Yep. Jaws showing that
Oh,
he is a happy
no.
boy and giving him the scalping treatment, apparently. Giving him a little bit of haircut. Crooks getting taken half for one shot. That was a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Does make Fish a little bit drunk behind half wall. Does seem like they're going to want to push this out soon, but they have no Capital, so they're going to have a hard time pushing out Viz this time.
Ooh, the Jaeger device is going off. One's pushing
He's
in.
drunk. Oh, he doesn't know. Oh, boy.
Oh, is the refrag gonna go out though?
Nope.
No
Crux
refrag
does get
coming out.
Arms, his battle buddy, but D2 could play. Oh man, D2 getting about half with 3 people coming through Armory on the side of Wisconsin. He's in a little bit of a bad spot here.
Yeah, D2 versus the world upstairs. As long as D2 is able to hold us even passively, it's gonna shut down a lot of momentum coming out from PSU, from Wisconsin here.
D2 does look like he's going to pull off, do the safe option, just rejoin his team. He is Doc, so he probably will just heal himself up eventually. But a lot of holes getting opened up above the bomb site for the side of Wisconsin. Oh man, D2 getting an amazing shot on a Wraith. That takes out the Sledge. Not quite sure why Sledge was out that far. Should have been back trying to open up some holes for those boys, but Sophia does look like she just dropped into sight. Jaws making it very quick work of Crux. 3v2 situation right now for Wisconsin. 10 seconds left. Not much time left. Wisconsin's gonna go in, but Toxic Babe going out, cutting off vents from the side of Wisconsin. Goes in, gets dropped by.
That's the first kill, and they have no
Trey actually gets him,
time.
but no time.
No time. Wow.
Big.
Yeah, really good plays coming out from PSU here. I feel like Smoke being able to hold on to those Toxic Babes until the last 20 seconds of that round is going to be really crucial for PSU, and Wisconsin just might want to reconsider the timing of their attack. I feel like they're spending really good time on clearing out the second floor, but they're just taking a little bit too much on the execution of actually taking site after taking second floor.
And I feel like Wisconsin's biggest enemy right now is time, with them kind of going the PSU way on the first map, which is running out of time on a lot of these pushes, making it very difficult for them to actually get in to site itself.
Gotcha. We saw Wisconsin falling apart a little bit just as the timer hit 30 seconds and 20 seconds. We saw them going in one at a time. Random pushes coming from Sledge onto East stairs. Sophia dropping by herself, and just like that, it makes it a 2v4.
5-0 here. It is getting kind of scary for Wisconsin right now, and Danger getting 7-0'd on this site. On this map, rather. But it does seem to be, so far, that the power of PSU on border is, in fact, coming through strong, making short work of Wisconsin so far.
Gotcha. This is a really, really important round for Wisconsin. Hopefully shut down the momentum of PSU, and then hopefully take it all back to the defense rounds for them.
D2's just T-posing at this point. He's going right up to the door.
Oh my.
Oh no! Oh. Pre-fire almost catching out D2 there, but he's gonna re-peek it!
Ooh, the madman. I can't
Net
believe he's
gain
doing
of
this with
0
a
damage, though.
suppressed MP5 too.
Oh, he has the other window open too. Oh boy, oh no. Oh, don't peek it, brother!
Oh! Barely just gets one shot onto him. Thatcher. Monka S.
The amount of aggression coming out of PSU right now is a little ridiculous, if being completely honest. Watching for the rare skylight peek, but as Duke knows, there are people that actually do it still. Oh, Jaws was getting a lot of damage onto the team, but he will be found out by that spray. Thermite charge going down on the wall. Jaws is in a lot of danger right now. A wall does come open with 3 people on the west side Falk right now, but equally as many people holding CC. 3v3 situation, kind of going just... Oh, Viz does get the first kill on a big chunker. That's 5v4 situation. Thermite going down with Diffuser down inside of PSU. They do know Akad's getting the reflag onto Jaws. Viz still going, kind of frag god. D2P getting the kill onto Imperial, followed by Viz onto Akazi. 2v4 situation rather. Oh! Viz getting a little aggressive there, getting killed by Wraith, bringing it back to a 3v2 situation. Kruk does get down though. He can withstand though, as Sophia. But with him getting actually impacted, killing his hopes and dreams in an explosive rain of glory. 1v3 situation into Wraith.
Good night.
Back here.
Good night coming out in chat, boys.
Good night, a little bit BM. Not quite sure, seeing how Kobe is not a true Kobe unless you do it with a frag grenade. He just took the easy route and did the AoE one. But Wraith getting actually the kill into D2, but immediately refragged by Arms, making it a 6-0 right now for PSU. And what do you think Wisconsin has to do in order to change things up right now with this side swap?
Well, with the side swap, I feel like things are really stacked up against Wisconsin. They have no idea how PSU is going to play this attacking round, so they have no chances of getting that information. They just have to really play solid and hold down these sites.
Yep, and it does seem like this is going to go PSU's way, unfortunately, but Wisconsin obviously does have the ability to get a little bit of that round differential back, if not come with the full comeback. Maestro coming out, as we did not ban it this time around, and I'm curious to see if that does make a difference with Big Chunker taking the Big Chungus operator with all of the big thick things.
Oh yeah, all the big thick things that are good.
And we all know how much we like big plays, and we cannot lie.
Ooh, you get sprung?
Always with the itty bitty clutch.
Oh, the ghost of Duke, always giving me schizophrenia attacks.
I swear, we can hear him all the time. It's like he's always there with us.
I will literally unmute myself just to tell you no.
Sometimes I go to bed at night and I still hear Duke voices in my head.
All you hear is just the... Man.
Alright, looks like a pretty standard hold coming out from Wisconsin here onto Armory's side, reinforcing that east balcony into office as well.
Yep. Does seem like our earbud listeners may have a little bit of issues just now, but don't worry, I'm right there with you. 8 seconds left in the prep phase, and lots of map landscaping coming out. Arms is on Ash, which could just be a little bit of a rush tactic, but Crux does seem to be chilling inside a CC with a bunch of reinforcements. Yep, Arms taking the
Oh,
apparently very angry with the announcer. He does actually want to board the helicopter,
yeah.
despite.
It's been his lifelong dream to board that helicopter. But now that he's finally here, he's being told no.
Yep. Viz, doodle dancing with that shift spam, and Destroyer just trying to get any lucky kills through the pre-fires. Legion Mine does pop onto, I believe, Ash. Crux being in a very aggressive spot in break room. He might get a couple kills if they don't actually know he's there. Destroyer is peeking it, but so far no dice. Viz trying to make sure that all the cams have a little bit of a bullet friend. And 2 minutes left. Not much action so far, just a little bit of a pre-fire trade. And first Thatcher Nade does go down to the wall. Oh, Maestro
Considering
Cam
opening.
did not actually get the drone, unfortunately.
Oh,
Making
go
sure that
for
they
it.
know that Maestro gives love to all.
Yeah, a little love tap on the foot there. D2
D2.
holding it all the way back from West Tower here from Spawn, basically.
D2, I know you have the Maestros, the Capito LMG. Oh, very, very close. Actually, that might be the other side of the wall. Nope, never mind.
Oh, yes.
Arms getting the kill onto Akazi, getting very, very close. D2 finally coming down from his sniper's perch, figuring out that the scope is not going to get him any kills, but Jaws getting the kill onto, I believe that was Crux. Yep,
Yeah.
Crux not having the payoff that he hoped, but Viz is pushing up metal stairs right now. Destroyer trying to get any kind of kills on the half wall, knowing that the Maestro Cam is there. 3v5 for Wisconsin right now. Cam squat coming out of one of the Maestro Cams, but
There's still a Zofia, there's still an axe.
Oh boy.
Take down these thermites. Not these thermites, these evil eyes. That's gonna be the first one going
oh
down.
no.
Big Chonker trying to go for a quick peek, but getting taken down by Vidge here. It's gonna be down to range for just Toxic Babes.
Bomb has been located.
Oh, doesn't land the first one. And
Oh boy,
here's the plant going down.
He doesn't know what
burned
way's up,
alive.
down, left, or right. And that will be the flawless round coming out of PSU, showing that PSU does in fact only win on border. Making it a short 7-0 for this, unfortunately. Flawless victory coming through for PSU. GG's to both teams, but oh boy, was that second map very one-sided.
Oh yeah, and to think that border was Wisconsin's choice, I think was a little bit of a blunder coming from their side.
Unfortunately, maybe not doing all their homework as hard as they should, but definitely very good game coming out of both sides. With maybe even Wisconsin doing better than they expected on the side of PSU's pick.
Yeah, I gotcha. GG's coming out from both sides, and um, looks like we're probably gonna go into the interview with someone from PSU soon.
And hopefully we're gonna get D2, but looking for confirmation from our wonderful and lovely production staff right now. If we could get a poggers in the chat thanking our production team for giving us this crisp stream,
Ooh, poggers,
that'd be
boys.
pretty sweet. And hopefully, yep, he does have to get pulled in. And we're just gonna look. Do not worry, we are all laughing to ourselves. We are all crazy, but we love being crazy. And probably gonna get D2 in here, just waiting for him to get pulled in. All of us failing at English in some regard. And yeah, that was just a great game. D2 being pretty memey for a little bit on that second map, but still having some pretty good picks.
Oh yeah, I definitely was vibing a lot as a dock main, as a chronic spawn peeker. Just watching him made my heart go a little bit bigger there.
Up. apparently Arms is coming in.
Is it gonna be allotted?
Yep,
Oh.
Arms
Hey,
coming
Arms.
in. GG Arms, great game coming out of both of you. On the first map, was it a little bit harder to actually execute? What maybe was your game plan in the face of? Oh, epic.
Yeah, it's both of us actually.
What's
Oh,
up,
okay.
guys?
Oh, we have two people on this interview.
Technically
But,
3. V's in the back.
Yeah, we got the land
all the way back
center
over here.
going.
Oh my.
Yeah, but Arms on that first map, maybe a little bit of a struggle bus coming out with your map pick going actually into a draw. Do you have any thoughts on how that happened?
Yeah, so we ended up, I guess, doing the same mistakes in a lot of the attacking rounds. We had V come in clutch in that 1v3 at the end there. But there were at least 2 or 3 rounds where we did those like pretty much a similar hookah defense, similar defense to them, and they had really good defense. Like their penthouse was really good. I don't really know what to say about that one. But as far as the hookah ones, we were definitely just making the same mistake over and over again. They played it really well. In that instance where they got the pick on the guy in VIP, that kind of let them free rotate, and they were just apart one by one. It was not looking good for us. But we got the draw, so I'm happy about that.
You know,
Mhm.
a lot
And-
of simple mistakes that just need to be fixed, and it was all close. I mean, next time that's not gonna happen again. We can be very sure of that.
Quick question. I know obviously having kind of ninja defuses being pretty tilting. How did you manage to come in and reset after that defuse by calling the 1v4 on the penthouse plant? When Arms was
So-
sitting on the
Yeah,
penthouse window.
that one was rough. We all kind of went a little quiet. I really try not to let that stuff carry over, and I think the guys did a good job not letting that carry over as well. We kind of went into that new round as just a new round, right? And the game was super close, so I don't know if we were tied at that point or if they were up, but we see that as just an 0-1 or 1-1, and so we're just ready to go back into it, and we ended up tying.
Moving on to the second map. Obviously, Border has always been one of the stronger maps for PSU. It's pretty much their entire time in the league. D2 obviously turning out to be Delaney from what I can tell with all the suppressors he runs. Was the dock pick his idea, or just wanting to get as many spawn peaks off as possible, or was that kind of like fitting into the general operator pick that you guys had thought out?
I'm not sure if you're memeing or not, but D2 is actually not Delaney.
Oh, it's not Delaney?
No, that is
So-
Sean from the past roster.
Oh, okay.
I could see the confusion. No, yeah, he picked the silencers. Pretty sure
And
he was.
basically, like he was acting like I was telling the team like I'm missing Delaney, right? So Tom just filled in that void.
Yeah.
It's really well. I mean, he went full Delaney, he went the suppressors, he went the whole, 9 yards. And he did really well. So I'm really happy with how Sean filled.
Yeah, the spawn peaks. I don't think we called those. He just did them in a. Most of the time they worked out. He didn't get picked at all either.
He was
So
just
that's even
feeling
better.
himself. Yeah, he was doing really well,
Yeah.
and he's do that. Continue to do it. He was really crucial in a lot of these rounds. It worked out for us.
Yeah, getting a lot of really crucial kills onto Akazi, kind of throwing it in your favor for a couple of rounds on that map. But I believe I'm getting yelled at soon to wrap it up. But one last question. I would like to know if the I would like to know for your lost my train of thought. For Vish in particular, kind of holding it down the entire game in a lot of the more crucial spots. Do you have any shout outs you want to give to your teammates? Any specific shine out moments?
Yeah, I mean, I was
Yeah.
actually I was just talking with my team. I think we did a really good job all around. We had a few moments like that in Coast, but Coast was more back and forth. But Border all the way, and my team did really well. A lot of the times I'm below or I can be away from the team, right? But they are still executing. They're doing the job that they need to do, and so they did really well. I mean, that last round where we had those 2 guys those ops security, we just stomped them. and I was still below at the time. They worked out that site execute. So that's one example. Other times when some of us are roaming, roamers got the job done. Other times roamers were dead. Anchors really came in clutch. I know Destroyer 2 rounds actually where it looked like it was gonna be in the favor of the other team there, but Destroyer's nuts, so it worked out.
Yeah, I gotta give a quick shout out to V again for the 1v3s. The one on Jaeger and Theater, and then of course the one to clutch it up, John and a half. If I gotta say one more thing, if I gotta give a shout out, I'm gonna do a random shout out right now. Shout out to RIT. Hashtag free road, baby. Hashtag free road in the chat. That's all I gotta say.
And that's going to do it for us on this side. Shout out to my boy Carrie from GMU. What a legend. And not quite sure when the next game is, but hopefully we'll all see you then. And it's been a pleasure from Bonsai and Kevin. We'll see y'all next time.
Awesome.
right.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Take care, guys.
Yeah, take care.